so you're going to have an indigo blue. Okay. The idea behind this is stronger than Vet and Serve. All of you that know our Vet and Serve products that turn around and go, we don't have any here right this second, that are man-proof, right? This is even more man-proof, Vet and Serve, like that. This is stronger than that. Okay. It is microtherm, which means everything heats evenly. It's a different blend of plastics. Handles do not get hot, just like they don't get hot in the Vet and Serve. There's no food there. Okay. Plastic is invisible to a microwave. Have any of you ever put anything in a glass bowl and put it in the microwave?
Yes.
One, you gotta use hot pads, and you know that a cup of peas in your microwave is going to take, I don't know, I don't use glass in my microwave, but if you know that it takes 2 minutes and your microwave in glass, only half the time in your microwave with our Tupperware, because this is invisible. The microwaves are not having to heat the glass up, so it takes less time. All right. The stack cooker comes with multiple pieces, and I'm cooking with these 3, and then we're going to talk the colander that's over here. Why it's called a stack cooker is you put food in this thing, you put food in this thing. If you want 2 courses, you go that way, you go that way, you go that way, and you put it in your microwave on high. Okay. Rule of thumb, microwave cooking, 1 pound of anything cooks in 6 minutes. Boom, that's all you need to remember. 1 pound of anything cooks in 6 minutes. Frozen, 1 pound, 9 minutes. 3 minutes thaw, 6 minutes cook.
And meat is
1 pound, I don't care if it's a pound of broccoli, if it's a pound of meat. Microwaves do not distinguish between foods. It's a weight thing.
oh,
Okay?
okay. I thought meats were 7 minutes.
Depends on the microwave, but all my microwaves, 1200 watt microwaves, don't you dare put them in for 7 minutes. You will have hard food. Back to use a hammer to try to cut it apart.
Oh.
All right? So always you can put it back in 1 more minute if you need to. Figure out what your microwave is, and then go from that. All right? Now, gave you the recipe sheet. The basic idea of this that we're putting in here is instant rice, seasonings, right, and water. All right. I will say this is the same thing as that pressure cooker. Put it all together, put it in your refrigerator, come home and do what? Open it up, yes? Always, always, always do not put, talking from personal experience in 1985, do not put the water in here with your rice or pasta. If it sits all day, what is it going to have done? Soaked it all up, and then you're basically that bare noodle again, getting, yeah, no, you don't do that. So what I do for my dear husband is I put that measured out in a bowl, and then we try to have him remember that you don't just move this aside and take this out of the refrigerator. That's also happened. Just that. Not saying anything else, just saying that's probably it. This is chicken bouillon, right? In our refrigerator bowls, yes. Back of catalog with a $40 order of anything from the big catalog, 4 of these in clear for $12. Okay, that's a can of peaches, can of pears. All right. Then this is the broth we are going to put in rice. Instant. This is the only way I can cook instant rice. I do not know how to do it otherwise. And all you're doing is stirring. Does any of this need to be explained? All right. So this is rice and chicken stock. Well, nothing fancy. If you don't want to do rice, any old package of any 16-ounce package of frozen vegetables. Open it up, dump it in. You're good. It's got water already in it, right? Water already in it. If you absolutely feel you need water, do you all know what a faucetful is? Yeah? That's a faucetful. If you absolutely have to have, we sell measuring cups. Yeah. Faucetful, what do you do with a faucetful? 2 faucets full if you have to have water with frozen vegetables. Yeah, done, good, all right? If you don't want rice or pasta, frozen vegetables. Then this, because it's called a stack cooker, goes right in on top. Right in on top.
Are you putting your veggies in with the rice?
No.
No, they go in their own separate deal.
Well, this recipe, they go in their own separate deal. Yeah. So, veggies.
Oh, now, can I say something that I did wrong? I used my stack cooker and I put the rice in the water, measured it out, you know, and then I put the veggies and the meat all together. The rice cooked, but I had all this extra water.
Huh, maybe
Like-
like kind of sort of she put more water in than needed in the beginning, or?
Only a quarter of a cup more than,
Don't know
I
what
don't
your rice
know.
was.
but
No.
yeah, it was like at least a cup extra of water.
Okay, so veggies. These were frozen veggies that I thought, right? Veggies, done. Chicken. This is boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Do you need gloves?
Nope, my tongs.
Oh, I stole them.
That's okay.
But you know what? I used the chicken on them, so.
Oh, no, go wash them, thank you,
Okay.
honey.
There's bacon in it too, so you shouldn't
Yeah,
cross-contaminate.
wash them. Hot water. Thanks, Rich. I'm married to a Rich, that's why I can say that. All right, so while he's washing my tongs, we're gonna take the tongs. This is a chicken breast folded together with a toothpick so it stays folded together. Yes? And on it is Parmesan grated cheese and Italian breadcrumbs. A little bit paprika, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The recipe tells you. Right? And it has mayonnaise to keep all of it stuck together. So you've got naked chicken, right? Put it together, put a toothpick even, smear mayonnaise around it, about it, dip it in this breadcrumb mixture. So far so good?
Yep.
Now, if you want cordon bleu, what are you gonna add to the middle of this before you
Ham and
close it up?
cheese.
Piece of ham, a little bit of cheese. Perfectly fine, do it, go for it. Then you come in here, how many of you have your tongs? Tupperware tongs, yes? They come apart, salad, mix, stir, put them back together. You're not breaking these, they just snap together. If I can do it, anybody can, trust me. And we're gonna put chicken, and my husband put the toothpicks in, so we're gonna see how this works. I might end up having, there. And always put the thickest piece to the outside. So if you're doing a whole bunch of chicken legs, drumsticks those are called? Yeah, drumsticks. Okay, make sure that the meat is to the outside. Have a pinwheel, right? Does that make any sense?
Yep.
Okay, and you do that. And if there's any left, you just dump it. Okay. Don't let any of these products scare you. Don't, really. It's called dump, put whatever it is and cook it. There's nothing scientific about any of this stuff, okay? And 2 more. So this recipe calls for 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts with a coating. Yes? So far so good? All right. And if you have any coating left over, just dump it in. Done that. Done. That's cool. This is dirty. Then, this is the normal cover, right?
Right.
You can do any one of these recipes by themselves. Think about it. 1 pound of chicken is how much? 6 minutes. 1 pound of frozen vegetables thawed is how much?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. How long are you gonna put that thing in there? 12 minutes. And then always let it stand 1 minute per pound. All right? Just say yes for now.
Yes.
And then this, we're gonna flip over, and that's gonna be our dessert.
Yep.
Okay, dessert. Just set it in on top, and the dessert says butter, Jiffy Cake mix, and
Your can of peaches.
we're doing peaches because they're already done apples, so we're doing a can of, all right? Now, of course, yes, can opener. Couple things about the can opener, this never gets dirty, never touches food.
Right.
Yes? Have any of your life have ever been in a fast food place and you work going through college or school in a fast food place? They are out of ketchup in the front. You do what? You take that great big can of ketchup, you slam it there, you go like that, and you go like this, and you go dump it outside. Dump it in front. Do you take the time to clean this thing? No. No. First place any health inspector goes is the can opener because it doesn't get clean. So I want you to go home and look at your electric can openers and see how much that's clean it. Just say. All right. So this pushes apart the glue. Yeah? Just like that. Was there anybody here that did not try this that wants to try this? One more time. No? Okay. Come in with it and you turn. Right? Now, my hands don't work as well as they used to so many years ago. So if I open this with my elbow more than anything, you see like I move my arm, you make it work. Right? When you know it's done, when it clicks, when it makes a noise, whatever, right? And at a Tupperware party, I say, see the nachi right here? That's a nachi, this is a nachi. You line up your nachi with your nachi, you close it up, and you peel it up, right? No dirt. Okay. This only works with Tupperware spatula.
Use the one.
Use
Oh, you got
anything.
one?
Yeah, she's
You got it. If you do not have your Tupperware spatula, every one of these recipes will fail. Yes?
I love you, Carol.
Thank you for loving me anyway. Yeah. I'm old enough to be older than your grandma. Okay, now this calls for, and I'm following the recipe. This recipe says half a can of pie filling, right? Which personally doesn't give you a lot, but that's what the recipe said, so we're going with it. Okay? Then, y'all know what a Jiffy cake mix is, right? Yep. That's one layer cake is what this is. It is in the top, watch Carol try to
What if you, because Jiffy has the cornbread, so what if you use that instead of the cake mix?
I would not personally eat it myself. Why would I have peach flavored cornbread? Julie, you agree with
I
me?
think it might be good.
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Try it.
Let us know how it works out for
Let
you.
us know how it works
It
out.
won't be as sweet.
Okay, and then you just kind of dump some of this in, right? About a half. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks good. And then you take butter. Take butter. Do not ever, 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 ever use margarine, please. Margarine is one molecule away from our plastic on this table.
I heard that Cool Whip was also one molecule away from being
Sure it is. Look at the
styrofoam.
ingredients of Cool Whip. What is the ingredients of butter?
Cream.
Cream, and if you buy salted butter, salt. That's it. 2 ingredients. You ever looked at a margarine ingredient? I'll get off my soapbox real quick.
Hydrogenated.
Hydrogenated this and that and this that you can't even begin to pronounce. All right, that's about half. Do I care? No. Like that. Come in here, dump this in. All you're doing is layering. Layer. If you say to me, I don't cook, we don't cook in Tupperware, we layer. Going.
No, we dump and then layer.
Dump it and layer. All right? Dump and layer. This spatula, of course, is guaranteed to 400 degrees. Anything you do in a skillet, you can do with this spatula. From making a white sauce to making a banana cream pie filling to mixing up a batch of gravy, I don't care what. Use this spatula. Dishwasher safe. Got it? At your house, you would not be using your spoon. You'd go like that, like the front of the catalog with a little girl. Right? And then butter. All right, then you're just gonna pop it in the microwave. Now, recipe says, butter got stuff. The recipe I gave you says 25 to 30 minutes, okay? 1, we don't know what the microwave is. 2, we don't know, we know that they work now.
They worked both at the same time too.
And they both worked at the same time. That was one of the very first things I was concerned about. Have any of you blown a circuit breaker in your house when you got the iron going at the same time as the, oh yeah, more times.
Does anybody know what an iron is anymore?
Hey, this apron is ironed.
I love your apron.
Thank you, it's Tupperware.
Well, it's made for you.
Quiet
Honey.
and shy. All right. Put this in. Yes?
Yes.
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 All right. Good answer. Because we had a pound of chicken, a pound of vegetables, right? That's 2 pounds.
Yep.
All of this can't be any more than, what's this? 21 ounces. That's a little bit more than a pound. And now this is up. I forgot to put the rest of this on.
I thought you're supposed to put it on the top as a crumble.
No, it's supposed to have the app butter on top of that.
Just throw it on top and see what
that's-
happens.
We're experimental.
We'll see what happens.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is a soft open.
Well, no, you're just showing us what's gonna happen when we're in our
It'll
kitchen.
make me feel better if it fails.
It'll be fine.
'Cause I
Oh,
have to fail
it's
yours
not
today.
going to fail.
It will not fail.
It just may be crunchy.
That's sweet.
Well, no, it'd been crunchy if the butter was on top.
Oh, well then it'll be soft.
It'll be soft.
It'll be cake-like.
It'll be good.
Alright, so you put this in, we got 2 pounds in here, we got another pound here, and there's no weight down here with this rice whatsoever, right? Zip, done. So you've got 4.5 pounds, right? How many minutes per pound?
6.
6 to 7. So, I'm so glad this microwave isn't any higher, otherwise I would not have been able to. On high, please, food on high.
Yep, should be alright and high, we'll find out.
Yep, I think so. So we're doing 6 times, or we're doing 5 times 6, about, so try 24 and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay. Got it? Okay, can I have 2 more minutes?
Of course you can.
Okay.
You can have as many as you want.
First thought, don't tell me that. First thought with that, you could always put it back in.
Yep.
I had a very, very close friend of mine that was a woodworker. He said, Carol, you're cutting this board. You cut it too short. Only Creator God can take the sawdust off that floor and go like that and make it a board again. Right? That you can put back in if it isn't quite done. If it's overdone, you're just out of luck.
That noise you hear is the hissing from the
I know,
pressure
there's
cooking.
pressure. Oh,
It's releasing
it's releasing its pressure.
steam.
Okay. Also, with the idea you can put it in 1 more minute, right? But 1 minute in your microwave is 4 minutes in a regular oven. Okay? So don't you dare put that in for another 5 minutes. You just put that in for another 20 minutes in your oven. Think of it that way. Okay? Then you don't want to do that. Have any of you ever made sugar cookies, cut out sugar cookies, and they weren't quite done, so you put them back in the oven, you put them back in for 2 more minutes, and then all of a sudden they turn black? Because they kept on cooking, right? Okay. I'm not a scientist. I've taught French and math. Molecules, right? Molecules, right? Okay, these are chicken molecules. Microwave comes in here, hits that molecule. It bounces around and hits that one, right? That bounces around, right? Got it so far? Okay, these hitting together do what? Create heat. Right? Okay. Once that thing turns off, do these chicken molecules stop moving around? Absolutely not. They keep right on moving, right? All of dads in this room, yes, as babies, what did you do with your children? 6 o'clock at night. We as moms are doing what? Reading them books, trying to quiet them down, trying to keep them from moving around, right? What do men do? Start horsing in the middle of the floor. And what? They're moving like this, and are they going to be able to stop once? No, that's kind of, you can envision that.
I'm just gonna leave.
Now you gotta do that. Okay, a couple more things. See the bumpies on the, oh, no, holes on the bottom. See the bumpies on the bottom? Microwaves go underneath it, goes through it, heats up faster. Bumpies. Bumpies. See that? Bumpies. This is hot, you don't want this on your table, you turn this cover, it's empty, you turn it over, and it notches in and it sits there. The bumpies go together. Okay?
Carol,
Like
you
that.
put that dessert in for
Upside
say
down.
24 minutes, and does the dessert really need to cook that long?
All the microwaves are not just going to the dessert. What are the microwaves going to? The chicken, the vegetables, the chicken broth, and the rice. The microwaves are not just going on the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Really, truly, this works. It really, truly works.
You'll see at the end.
So it's sharing the power.
Yeah, it's sharing it.
It's not focused
And
power.
raw
just
food
on
on
heat.
high, raw food on high, already been cooked food, don't you dare put it on high. This on high is a minimum of 750 degrees in a regular oven. Minimum. You cook nothing at 750 degrees. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bumpies. Go into your kitchen, you're browning a pound of hamburger. How many of you, before you started selling Tupperware, had a skillet on the stove? Okay. You had spray on the stove, you had spray on the counter, you had spray on the wall. Right? then you walked out of the room for half a second, you came back, and the hamburger was burnt. Because you walked out of the room from it. Yes? Microwaves turn off. Stovetop stove. Okay? I sell breakfast makers and pasta makers and this and the pressure cooker because microwaves turn off. Okay, hamburger, turkey, anything ground, I don't care what. Empty bowl, put it in, go like that. If it is frozen Blanco, that's okay. I've been known to put Blanco frozen. She's over here on that side, right? If this is Blanco frozen, you cover it up and then what do? 1 pound, 9 minutes. But you're not just gonna let this sit here. What do? Just like the skillet on the stove. Every couple minutes, you come in and top it. Right? Where's the crud? Where's the crud nut? Right there. If you're pregnant, don't look at that, it's awful.
Sometimes even if you're not pregnant, don't.
Even if you're not pregnant, it's some kind of awful, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Throw it out, throw this in, and make whatever you're making. No more skillets on stoves for hamburger. Okay? Okay. And the best part about this, it's on sale right now. Yes?
Two
Sale
ways.
fire. Yes? It's normally what, 120, 125, I think?
119,
119 normally, and what's the sale price on it?
89,
89,
or $25.
or $25. Okay, now remember, we also have a hostess bonus, 600 in sales, right? 2 people date parties, you always all year round get $90, right? Okay, you get another 90 for 25. So 90 and 90 gets really close to that grill being totally free. Right? Think of some of the bigger stuff. Okay, we're gonna wait for that to be done. Sorry, I took some.
Oh, nope, you're fine.
You'll be back.